Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, February 1st. And like Humpty Dumpty, our temperatures are certainly going to be taking a fall. And we'll see temperatures that are in the low to mid 30s this morning drop down into the teens and even single digits by the time the evening rolls around. So it'll be a pretty rapid fall once that cold front moves through the area. And with that, we expect some snowbelt snows into Friday. Again, not so much for inland areas, but 2 to 6 inches of wind-driven snow will fall there. And then all areas are going to be watching a system as we get into Saturday into Sunday. Looks like about 2 to 4 locally more inches of snow, certainly more near the lake snowbelt areas. And then all eyes will watch for a potential winter storm as we get into early next week. And right now it looks like it's either going to be Ohio or Michigan. And a lot of time to figure that out, but certainly a pretty significant storm is heading our way for early next week. So it looks like we'll be adding to our snowfall totals. Yesterday we had a high of 38, a low of 22. No precipitation, no snow, and no snow on the ground right now. 23 inches of snow so far for the season. We're certainly going to be adding to that here over the next couple of days. If we look at temperatures around the area this morning, you can see temperatures mainly in the low 30s across the area. And you can see the areas where we have our winter weather advisories in effect for that lake effect snow. As far as the satellite view this morning, you can see lots of moisture all the way from the Pacific Northwest into the center part of the country, coming up into the Great Lakes. Combine that with some very, very cold air that's slowly going to be heading south with an Arctic front. We're going to see a wave develop and a low pressure system develop on that wave as we get into the weekend. And that's what will bring us our snow possibly as early as overnight on Friday. But the best bet looks like it'll be for later Saturday into Sunday with quite a bit of snow showers. And I think most areas, again, 2 to 4 inches heavier near the lake shores, again, with this system, especially once you get up around Muskegon and Newaygo off to the north. If we look at the radar this morning, you can see some of the scattered rain and snow showers across the area. And again, out ahead of that front, we'll see temperatures really fall this afternoon. It'll be breezy and windy with wind chills getting down below zero once we get towards late afternoon. So it's going to be a whole different story compared to this morning as we get into later this afternoon when kids get out of school. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see those two cold fronts. The second one has a real cold air that'll be moving into the area here later this morning and seeing temperatures fall all afternoon long, especially across the western areas. And we got, again, our system that'll be dropping down here over the next couple of days. If we look at the Saturday weather map, you can see this boundary which has a very bitterly cold air off to the north, and we're going to see a wave of low pressure system move along that. And as we get into Sunday, you can see that low will move into the eastern lakes. And again, as that low moves across the area, that'll bring a pretty good widespread area of snowfall across the area. Nothing too extremely heavy, but certainly several inches of snow will fall. That'll whiten up the ground. And then we're going to watch energy dropping out of the Rockies down into the southwestern plains. And then we'll see that storm move up into the Ohio Valley as we get into Tuesday. And again, either Ohio or Michigan looks like they're going to get clobbered with snow here. As far as precipitation on the GFS, you can see very significant precipitation amounts of Ohio. A lot of that's going to be in the form of snow early next week, anywhere from a half inch to about an inch of precipitation across far southeast lower Michigan. And this would be snowfall ratios of about 20 to 30 to 1. So you can see where we could still get a lot of snow up, especially across southeast lower Michigan. Now, the European model has a storm further north and brings a lot more snow into southeast lower Michigan. So again, we'll keep an eye on the models here over the next several days. You can see the GFS over the next 7 days clobbers lots of Ohio and Indiana back into Illinois. But again, this is at the, again, probably about 20 to 1 snowfall ratios. It could be a little less snow than this, obviously. This is probably the very high end. But it certainly looks like a good area of 6 to 12 inches or more could fall wherever the storm track goes with this heavy snow early next week. As far as our forecast goes today, again, this high of 34 is going to be just falling like a brick here, and it'll get down to about 10 or 12 degrees by the time we get to about 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, with lows getting down around 4 to 8 above. Tomorrow we'll only recover into the teens, and then as that system, that low pressure system, moves along the Arctic front, it's going to try to push some warmer air north, and as it does, we got a pretty good chance of snow with about 2 to 4 plus inches of snow across much of the area that lasts into Sunday. And we'll see temperatures Sunday in the mid-20s, dropping into the low 20s on Monday, and then we'll set the stage for a potential winter storm as we get into Tuesday into early Wednesday right now. And again, the favorite area right now seems to be central and northern Ohio, but again, we'll have to watch this storm because certainly a stronger storm would probably track further to the north. and I think we'd still get some snow out of this as well. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see the lake effect snow advisories across the area, and then wind chill advisories off portions of Wisconsin, Minnesota, back into the Dakotas for some extremely cold wind chills, dropping down to 20 to 30 degrees below zero. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.